So, hello everybody, and now we are starting solving, as you can see, SATashkent's MathBook, second edition. So here are all the questions that appeared and still appearing on the real exams. So we will be solving this book, hopefully all the topics. And now we are starting from the first topic, and as you can see here, you will never walk alone. Exactly, and that's why we are starting this. So yeah, as you can see, here are some contents, some introduction, and we can see here algebra part. So let's see. So in the first pages of algebra part, there are some formulas. We can skip them. And here the first topic is expressions, and we will start from expressions. Yeah, let's start it now. So first question. The ratio of a person's weight on Earth to the person's weight on the Moon is constant. Now we are talking about ratio, so that's why you have to divide something to something. And an astronaut who weighs like this newtons on Earth weighs this newtons on Moon. Okay, let me write down one thing here. As it says, Earth to the Moon is a constant, so Earth over Moon is what? 540 over 90, because as you can see here, it is like 540 newtons on Earth, so I have plugged it into Earth part, and this newtons on the Moon, and I plug it into the Moon part. So, and I will have what? I will have just 6, yeah. And another, let's say, astronaut weighs W newtons on Earth. Which of the following expressions represents this astronaut's weight in newtons on the Moon? And here we have found what? We have found that our ratio is 6, our constant number is 6. It means that if another astronaut's, let's say, weight on Earth is W, and I'm gonna divide it by what? By x, let it be x, because I am asked to find x on the Moon, equals to what? Equals to our constant. If we find here x will be what? W over 6. And the answer is what? And the answer is, as you can see, is D here. So let's move on. Which of the following expressions is equivalent to this one? As you know, we have a formula, a plus b squared. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. We'll be using this formula now. So it's gonna be a over 4 squared plus 2a over 4 b over 3 and plus b over 3 squared. Now a squared over 16 plus ab over what? Ab over 6 and plus b squared over 9. And if you find this, let's say, answer, the stuff that we got from the options, we can see it on D. So the answer is D here. Third question. Jacqueline spends $10 for supplies and gas to start a lawn mowing service. She charges like $25 for each lawn she mows. In the first week, Jacqueline made this after the cost of supplies and gas was deducted. Guys, here you have to know the meaning of this word. Deducted means what? Deducted means, we can say subtracted. Okay? We can say it like minus. Okay? Which equations represents the situation where x is the number of lawns Jacqueline mowed during the first week? So Okay, in the first we made this after. Okay, this is the cost. I mean 50 is the cost that she made. It must be like an equal part, right? I mean here or here. I can eliminate B and D now. And as it says that she charges like 25 for each mouse, it is gonna be like $25. I mean it's gonna be 25x. And the minus part, the deducted part, will be 150 as she spent this amount for supplies and gas. And I am subtracting it from my 25x. So the only option that suits here is A. Fourth question. Again, let's say expressions. You just have to hear what? You just have to open the brackets. Multiply it here, then here, here to here, and the third part as well. So let's simplify. I'll get like 15 x to the power 5 plus 24 x to the power 4 minus 5x to the power 4 and minus 8x cubed plus 20x squared and plus 32x. And if we simplify it now, 15x to the power 5 plus 19x to the power 4 minus 8x cubed plus 20x squared and plus 32x. And the option that is the same with ours is now which one? C. Yes, it is C. So fifth question. If this is equal to this, what is the value of 7p? 6p over 7 plus 12 is 54. Let's find p, guys. 6p over 7 is 42. And I can cancel 42 with this, and I'll be left with 7. So p will be 49. And the stuff that is asked from us is 7p or 7 multiplied by 49, and this is going to be 343. So the answer is 343. Question number 6. The given equation holds the real numbers b, c, and d. Okay, where d is this? Which equation correctly expresses b in terms of c and d? We have to find b. Okay, b squared will be what? 9d minus 5c. Then b will be plus minus. I'm gonna take roots, guys, square roots, like that, from both parts. So that's why it's gonna be like plus minus radical 9d minus 5c. And this is going to be D. Question number 7. Okay, x cubed plus y cubed is this one, and x cubed minus y cubed is this one. What is the value of x to the power 6 minus y to the power 6? I can actually rewrite this in this way. X to the power 6 minus y to the power 6, like that. X cubed squared minus y cubed squared. And if you do remember that formula, you can write it in this way as well. X cubed minus y cubed and x cubed plus y cubed. And if you did notice something here, you just have to multiply 12 to 6. Now, that's it. 72. Question number 8. Which expression is equivalent to this? Okay, so it is going to be then, I'm going to open the brackets. 2xy squared plus 2x squared y minus 8xy squared plus 32x squared y. And at the end of the day, I will get what? Minus 6xy squared plus 34x squared y. And this is A. Question 9. 2x plus 3 is 9. What is the value of this one? So 2x will be 6, then x will be 3. Okay, then if you plug it in, 4 multiplied by 3 minus 4 will be what? 12 minus 4, or 8. So the answer is 8 here. Question 10. Which expression is equivalent to this one? Okay, 1 over 2 means just a radical. I can write it in this way. That's it. So the option will be C. Question 11. Which expression is equivalent to this? So they are so easy, guys. Like, I can just open the brackets. So 5a squared minus 3ab plus 7b squared minus 4a squared minus ab plus 2b squared. Take a squared minus 4ab plus 9b squared. And this is A, guys. Question number 12. Which equation correctly expresses y in terms of x? We have to find y. Let's find it. So 7x plus 16 equals to 4 over y. Then if I multiply y, 16 is 4. Now I can divide that stuff that is multiplied by y. And I have found it, so the answer is gonna be B now. And question number 13. So here you have to do what? A total of 6 squares each have side lengths of r, a total of 3 equilateral triangles each have side lengths of t. None of these squares are in triangles share the same side. The shares a side. The sum of the perimeters of all these squares and triangles is 75. Each equation represents the situation. So here you have to, let's say, remember and like these things that they are talking about. I mean, like perimeters. How do you, let's say, find the perimeter of the square, and how do you find the perimeter of the triangle? And this is equilateral one actually. So okay. It says a total of 6 squares. Okay, I have 6 squares, and let me draw only one. I have this square, for example, and has the side lengths of r. Okay, and I have 3 equilateral triangles. Equilateral means all sides are equal, and with the lengths of t, right? Okay, then they say that like the total perimeters of all that 6 squares and 3 triangles is 75. What does that mean? It means that if the perimeter for the one square will be 4r, then the total will be what? I'm gonna multiply it by 6, and I'm gonna do the same stuff. Here it is 3t, and I'm gonna multiply it by 3. Why? Because I have 6 squares and I have 3 triangles. Okay, then 6 multiplied by 4r plus 3 multiplied by 3t has to be 75. Simplify it now. 24r plus 9t is 75. And the answer is B here. So yeah, now let's move on to question number 14. Here we have to find what? Which equation correctly expresses w in terms of v and x? Super duper simple, guys, actually. Yeah, w is what? Just multiply this to this part and take this minus 130 vx. That's it. So it's gonna be A. Question number 15. Which expression is equivalent to this one? Guys, these are super like easy questions actually. In fact, they are easy. Just open the brackets. 15x plus 150. So it is going to be then B. Question 16. Which expression is equivalent to this? 60y plus 90y is 150y. D option. Question number 17. If you are given with this equation, you have to find x plus 3. Okay, x plus 3 is given, and I have to just like divide this by 9, then x plus 3 will be 9 itself. And from the options, as you can see, it's gonna be B now. So the question number 18 now. Question number 18. Which expression is equivalent to this? Okay, let's open the brackets. 9n(r) squared plus 3n(r) plus 6n squared r plus 5n(r). The only, like, let's say, parts that can be simplified is these two. Is like they are two things that can be simplified actually. Other parts will remain the same. Plus 8n(r). And here option D, so it's now question 19. You have to find W again multiply that part, so W will be minus 161 xv, and the answer is A here. So question number 20. Which expression is equivalent to this? Just open the brackets, then I will have 16x plus 80. B, option 21. But here, okay, we need to do like more stuff, right? Y, let's write them down. Y plus 2 over x minus 9 plus y x minus 9 over x squared y minus 9xy. Now I have to simplify it and find which of the following is equivalent. Okay guys, here you don't have to, let's say, eliminate some things from the denominator and from the numerator. So what am I going to do? Y plus 2 over x minus 9 plus, I will leave that stuff over, I'm gonna pull out x and y, and I'll be left with what? X minus 9. As you can see, as I have already mentioned, I'm not going to eliminate anything. I'm not going to simplify anything here. I will just give a common denominator, which will be xy to that part. So xy, y plus 2, and plus xy minus 9y over xy and x minus 9. And at the end of the day, you will have what? Xy squared plus 2xy, and that plus xy. It's gonna be plus 3xy minus 9y over xy multiplied by x minus 9. Yes. And the only thing that is left here now what? Is comparing this with options. If you look at them, the numerator part is the same as only C and D, which means I can eliminate A and B. And I have to pay attention to the denominator. As you can see here, it is cubic stuff, which I don't have in my denominator. If I open it, I will have x squared y minus 9x, which is the same as C options denominator. It means my C option is gonna be correct. That's it. So question number 22. Here we have to find A in terms of B and x. So x is what? Okay, let me do one stuff. I'm gonna divide that part by x. X divided by b plus 5 is 2a, and I'm gonna divide everything by 2 as well. So a will be x over 2b plus 5. So the answer is B now. Question 23. We have to find again A. So I think it's the same question, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I'll go with B again. Yeah, actually it's not, but here I have just 3 and here I have 5. And on the SAT it is very okay, guys. Keep that in mind. The questions will be repetitive but with different numbers, but the question types will be the same. So don't be surprised or something whenever you see the same type of questions with different numbers. Instead, you have to be happy. So 24, I have to find C. I'm given with this stuff. X over y is 63, and I can write it in this way. X over y multiplied is 63. And now instead of this x over y, I can plug it 63. So I will have what? C over 3 multiplied by 63 is 63. They will be simplified and C will be 3. And the answer is 3. Question number 25. The function f is the product of the number x. Okay, number x. Product means multiply. And the number that is 66 more than x. It means x plus 66 is my f of x. And if I open the brackets, I will have x squared plus 66x. And the option that is giving me that stuff is C. Question number 26. I have to find 6 minus x here. Okay, let's simplify. I'll give common denominator here 12, here's 3, and here by 4. So 96 plus 27, this stuff equals to 28, this stuff. And I will move this to this part by subtracting, and I will be left with only 1 equal to 96. Yeah, the answer is 96 because we just have to find this guy. So question 27, you have to find 8p. Let's first find p. So 7 over 8p is what? 1 and 21. So I can cancel these two things, 3, and p will be 24. And 24 multiplied by 8 is what? 2, 3, 192. And the answer is 192. Question number 28. Here we have to open the brackets. So 5x cubed minus 2 plus 6x cubed minus 3 equals to bx cubed minus 5. 11x cubed minus 5 is bx cubed minus 5. Every part is the same except what? Except these two things. I mean, like, it means my b also must be 11. So yeah. Question number 29. Which expression is equivalent to this one? Let's open. X cubed plus 6x squared minus 8x plus 8x squared plus 32. So x cubed plus 14x squared minus 8x plus 32. So the answer is B now. Question number 13. So it will be x squared plus 6 d 31. So it is also, I mean, the question type, as I have already mentioned, is the same, as you can see, with this one. There are some parts that, and like numbers that are different, but the question type is the same. So then, if you simplify and if you solve it, you'll definitely get C. I mean, if the question types are the same, and the answer type probably will also be the same. You can check it now. So yeah, as you can see, all parts are the same. We'll go with C now. So question number 32. A piece of string with a length of 35 inches is cut into 2 parts. So okay, It's divided into two parts. Okay, the total is 35. In one part has a length of x, the other part has a length of y. The value of x, let's say x is 5 more than 2 times y, it means 2y plus 5. And if I add them up, I'm getting 35. So let's plug it in. Then I will have 3y plus 5 is 35, 3y is 30, and y is 10. So now you have to find x, and x is 25. So the answer is 25 now. Question 33. X over y is 3, 5, then I can write it 5 over t, multiplied by 3 is 135. Then guys, t will be what? 15 over 135, or like 1 over 9. Yes, it is A. Question 34. So x cubed plus 4x squared plus 5x squared 9x squared minus 3x plus 40. The answer is A. Here you have to find D, expressed in terms of C. Okay, let's find D. So 2 over C minus 5 is 7 over D. 2 minus 5C over C is 7 over D. Then D over 7 is C over 2 minus 5C, and D will be 7C over 2 minus 5C. So then it's gonna be B option. Question number 36. Here we have to find M in terms of A, B, and K. Okay, then 12AK over B is 7 plus M, and M will be what? 12AK over B minus 7. And the answer is D now. Question number 37. Here you have to find A minus B, and A is this guy, B is this guy. Let's plug it in. 3k plus 4r minus 9k minus 12r plus 6. Then I will have like what? 3k plus 4r minus 9k plus 12r minus 6. Then minus 6k plus 16r minus 6. So this is not B, actually this is A. So next question is 38. The given expression is equivalent to this. What is the value of B? If I open the brackets, minus 5y minus 7, I'll be left with 4y plus 2, and this equals to what? by plus c. We are asked to find b, and b will be what? 4, and c will be 2. As we are asked to find b, b will be 4. Question number 39. The product of a positive number x and the number that is 5 more than x is this guy. Okay, then it says x, and x plus 5 is 104. What is the value of x? If you plug it like 8 multiplied by 13 actually is going to be 104. So the answer is 8. Question number 40. Open the brackets. 15x plus 150. And the answer is gonna be B now. So yeah. Question number 41. Here we have to find Q. Okay, I can divide everything by 20 as I have in every part. I'll be left with what? 1 over p equals to 1 over q minus 1 over r minus 1 over s. As I have to find one like q, I will let's say get it to another part, and 1 over p plus 1 over r plus 1 over s. Now simplify. 1 over q is, so it will be like rs plus ps plus pr over prs. And now if I find q itself, it will be prs over rs plus ps and plus rp. And this is in option C. Question 42. Here also we have to simplify, and I can write it in this way: pi minus x and pi plus x minus 20 pi, here I have squared it, x plus pi, which means I have to give by x minus pi here, not x minus pi actually, but by pi minus x. Then 20 pi squared minus 20 pi minus x over pi squared minus x squared. And then if I open the brackets, I will be left with what? Pi squared minus x squared. They will be simplified, and I will be left with only 20 pi x over pi squared minus x squared. And this is in option B. Question number 43. On average, a certain tree grows 51 centimeters every m months. Okay, 51 every m months. At this rate, which expression represents the number of centimeters on average the tree grows every k years? It is asking me like in years. Then look, I will write what? So k years is what, like if look, 1 month, like not 1 month actually, if 1 year is 12 months, then k years will be 12k months, right? And I will replace it now by 12k months. Now my units are the same, months, and this is x. If we find x now, we'll have what? This 612k over m, and this is the option. So question 44. Here, if you open it, I will be left with 4t to the power 4. Okay, 4t to the power 4 minus, okay, minus 3t squared plus 3t minus 6 plus 4t cubed minus 6t squared plus 6, and 4t to the power 4 plus 4t cubed minus 8t squared plus 3t, and that's it, because these two will be cancelled. And I have this option. Actually, it's not going to be 8, but it's going to be 9, because 3t squared, 6t squared. And yes, I have this in B. And question number 45. Which expression is equivalent to this? 4x squared plus 24. The answer is A.